Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So before we get into the topic of the video, which is ATMs, I thought I would give you a weather report from Spain, or to be more accurate, a weather report from Murcia. In fact, to be more accurate, a weather report from Guardamar in Spain, in Murcia. It is technically scorchio. It is unbelievably warm. There's warnings in the newspaper that we're having a heat wave. A heat wave, and that can't be good. A heat wave in Spain. It is roasting. It's almost Thailand hot, but not just as hot, but wonderful as well at the same time. But I wouldn't want to go for any big long walks in this at this time of the day. It's 1:30. Very, very warm. I'm a bit wet and all messy because I went into the pool there and I found a wee corner here where it gets the wind and it just feels lovely. So I'm not actually warm at the minute. It's just nice temperature. Alright, so getting on to the subject of this video. Thought I'd do the odd wee video, wee tidbits, wee things that I've picked up on my travels over the years and things that I'm learning at the minute. And one of them is always to do with money. As some sort of creature, I would love to know what it is. Oh my god, so loud. There's several of them when I take the dogs for a walk. Showing you over there. Over there. Away down, there's a river over there, and there's 2 or 3 of them in the evenings, and they're just unbelievably loud, but I don't know what they are. They sound very angry. I'll give it a wee second to shut up.
Moments later. More moments later.
When I started to go to Thailand, which is probably about 8 years ago now, a couple of trips in, I started to inquire and look online and find out the best way to deal with your money so you're not paying too much to banks in Thailand. The smart thing to do was to bring cash, British notes, and get them exchanged over there. That was about the most economical way, but then you had a big chunk of money with you, you know, in cash, which I never felt comfortable with. So there were times when I ended up not doing that and just wasting money that you get charged every time you use ATMs and stuff like that. But now, no matter where I go, I always find out. And a couple of days after arriving here, I was out of cash and I hadn't had time to do any looking up. Back again, like it says mate, that sounds a bit different. And I just went, I thought I'll go to Santander. You know, you're not going to get ripped off at Santander. 400 euro I took out, and it was a €7 charge. It was quite a lot, you know. Other banks will charge a percentage, but you don't know. So what I have learned, that no matter where you go, there's usually banks that don't charge. And that sounds crazy, but it is true, and it's true here as well. As I discovered, Deutsche Bank, which are all over Spain, don't charge for ATM withdrawals. Now, I can't say that 100% on every type of card or whatever. What I do is I have a Revolut card. I put my money in English, I keep it in English, but when I'm going to exchange, I'll then convert a certain amount into euro. You're going to then get obviously the best exchange rate. You're getting the exchange rate at that moment, and very, very low fees, practically nothing, like 0.2% if you do it during the week. I think that's what I'm paying, so it's really nothing. So for doing an exchange at the weekend, they charged me 0.5%, which was still very, very low, and then €7 at the machine. Deutsche Bank, no change. Since then I've been down to the ATM a couple of times. I was drawing €400 again on my card, and it doesn't cost me anything. It will cost me 0.2% with Revolut, but best interest rate and no charge at the ATM. So whenever you use the ATM and you ask for 400, you get 400, and that's it. And another thing that I've discovered, it can be whenever people are away on holiday, whatever whenever you put in that you're English or maybe any other nationality, the machine will then ask you, a lot of people know this, do you want it in local currency? You want the calculation to be done in local currency or your home currency? Well, it should always be local currency, or else you just should pay another fee. But the Deutsche Bank doesn't even have that. Just very, very straightforward, very easy machine to use. It even gives you a choice. Do you want a mixture of notes, or do you want all 50s and stuff like that? So if you're going to get ATM cash in Spain, Deutsche Bank. And in fact, I wouldn't think of having my money any other way. I mean, before I set off on my initial journey around Europe in the van, I thought I'll bring, I think it was £1,000 in euro, and it was just stupid. Out at the post office, couldn't believe how much it charged. When I get back home, I was in the post office and asked them what the exchange rate for converting it back, and it was horrendous. That's another thing, don't bring your money back. If you're going to exchange it, keep it in euro until you come back again. So there you go. I don't know if that all makes sense and is that helpful, but definitely 100% Deutsche Bank, no charge in Spain, probably no charge anywhere therefore, but certainly in Spain, no charge whatsoever on your card. Now, while I've been sitting here, dried off, I'm sweltered again, the winds went down, hanging in for another swim. So short and sweet, different type of video for me, but I'm gonna leave it there. So until next time, bye for now.